I'm going to do strength, I think, actually. There we go. Following in his footsteps. I'm relatively close to the next level as well. So data, go to quests. Following his footsteps, investigate the nearby town for Megaton for information about Dad. We've got a town here, so let's go investigate that. Galaxy News radio signal found. Well, I know it's going to be pretty bad. Let's go to the radio, and we're going to have the Enclave radio. I've turned down my settings a bit, so what I'm going to do is go to audio. Let's turn up the radio a bit. A bit stuttery there. Mailbox. What's got in here? Frag grenades, jet and psycho. Nice. Level that. You've discovered Spring Bale. Your cola. See, this is now where I'm not going to be collecting everything.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. Straight to your heart. There never was a time, in my opinion, some way could not be found to prevent the drawing of the sword. This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction.
Prepare this one.
Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige.
Ammo?
And it
too
made
bad.
them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last.
The
American way. Don't you, my darling
Every
America,
pins.
deserve that?
Don't need an
Don't
empty
you
bottle.
deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do.
It's so
As
warm at the
President
moment.
of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will
Megaton, that
never
way.
rest, never rest, until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home.
There it is over
Now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done.
there.
The
Megaton,
Enclave
this way.
never rests. Never. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
Please, what? Help me. Please, please help me. I need water. I'm dying.
What is this place? Some kind of city?
It's Megaton. Have you been living in a hole or something?
Yes.
Everyone's heard of Megaton. They have plenty of water in there, but they only give it to residents or people who can pay for it.
Will any water do?
I've been drinking this irradiated shit and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please.
Here, have this purified water.
I mean, you don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything. I can just have it for free.
Hey, is this my friend? It's the least I can do to help.
Water. Oh, precious water. Thank you. You're a saint.
Straight to your heart. Nations, like individuals, are punished for their transgression.
I'm a good vault marker.
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
Level progress.
Well, I understand. You're from that Vault 101.
Lucas.
I ain't seen one of those jumpsuits in a long
Wasn't it
time.
Lewis?
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President
Nice
John.
time you got here, Sheriff. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Let's talk about government, shall
Right, message received.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for my father, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him?
Nope. Sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
I could use some directions around town.
Sure thing, partner. What do you need to find?
Where's the closest clinic?
Our clinic is down in the crater, by the bomb. Doc Church is a little rough around the edges, but the man's got talent and compassion.
Is there a weapons dealer around here? Weapons dealer around here?
You'll probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater.
Is there a bar in town?
Sure is. Moriarty's. The entrance is on the top level, opposite the main gate. Just be careful. Moriarty is not your friend, no matter what he may say. So don't fall for his lies. And for God's sake, don't trust the man.
I need some equipment. Where's the nearest general store?
Moira sells all kinds of stuff at her place. Craterside Supply. Take a guess where it is.
Where can I rent a bed?
Up at Moriarty's at the south end of town. Talk to Nova. She'll help you out.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
Let's discuss this bomb.
What about it?
Why'd you build a town around a bomb? That's crazy.
It's not like the place was put up overnight. Megaton's been here for decades. Been growing and growing ever since. Started out as a small settlement of people trying to get into Vault 101. When they were denied, they stuck around here. Some of them started worshiping the thing like a god. Now we've got a whole goddamn church. They're nuts, no doubt, but mostly harmless. By now, most people don't give a shit. They figure if it ain't gone off by now, it never will. I respectfully disagree.
Hello, my beautiful America.
I can see about disarming that bomb for you.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected.
Demolition expertise doesn't come cheap. I want 500. Do I want to be super good, or do I just want to be good?
Had been elected at all. To that,
I think I could be super good. I didn't need a reward. I couldn't sleep at night knowing you could all die.
Well, that's mighty decent of you. Just don't, you know, go blowing us up. All right?
the interest of national security.
Now that I'm helping you, maybe you can help me. I'm looking for my dad.
Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spend some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
Of course, when the time comes.
Know anything about the area outside Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south, you've got Rivet City. But don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone.
Now and forever.
Tell me more about your town.
All I have said, my American.
What do you want to know?
Reflect and wait.
Does the town have a doctor?
Yep, he's a bit cranky, but he means well. Just make sure there's something actually wrong with you before you bother him. You'll find him down in the plaza at the bottom of the hill, across the way from the brass lantern.
Know where I can get a drink?
Sure. Head over to Moriarty's for spirits, or if you want something to eat, head over to the brass lantern.
Let's talk about something else.
All right, shoot.
I have to go now.
Good luck. Careful around that bomb.
I know this is house over here, and this has got the strength bobblehead in. But it's locked, average, so I can't get in at the moment. But you might go in and eat later, so I need to check on that periodically when I come back here. Let's go to Criticize Supply first and load a load of goods.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
This is President Eden.
Where do you get the
And you're
vault suit
listening
back
to
there?
I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help.
Sure, I've got plenty to say about life in the vault.
Great! Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
Let's see. The outside place is amazing. In the main room, I can't even see the ceiling.
Yeah, you wouldn't imagine how hard it is to replace that big light bulb up there, too. That's great for a forward. Open with a joke and all that. Here, take the suit. Something tells me you might need it. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
Pay? What sort of pay and what sort of work?
Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know? But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested?
Sounds good. Tell me more.
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot. At me. With mean, mean words.
Crate Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden.
Sounds like a great idea. Can't wait to help.
Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
Getting food doesn't sound so bad. What are you looking for?
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
What's the pay?
Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, regardless of the results. While you're away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's anything that'll go with old food to make it more appetizing.
Okay, I'll check the Super Duper Mart.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Have you thought about disarming the bomb?
Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right?
Can I ask about your work and how my research fits into it?
Sure thing. I'm an open book. What do you want to know?
Why can't you do this research yourself?
Oh, I haven't got nearly the experience in the wastes that you do. If I tried half of these things, I'd get my head blown off.
I'm
At least
expendable.
you look like you can really handle yourself out there. All I'm good at is coming up with the ideas and fiddling with junk for caravans.
It's really good of you to try and help people like this.
I know, right? I figured instead of just helping out the caravans with odd junk, why not put my brilliant mind to work for everyone? And between my mind and your experience, this guide'll save 12 times more lives than those greedy merchants will.
Well, I'm proud to be part of it. You can count on me.
That's the spirit, trusty research assistant.
Do you sell any specialty items?
Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts.
What's the word around town?
I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone.
This is what you got for sale.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna sell the damage. This with a BB gun, baseball bats, police batons. I'm gonna keep the armored vault jumpsuit and sell the eyeglasses. I'll keep the baseball cap, tinted reading glasses, tunnel snake outfit. I mean, that's lockpick and repair plus 5. That's not bad. Bolt. That's 5 science. I'll keep that one for the lockpick and repair in case I do need a boost. They only weigh 1 each. That's not too bad. Security helmets. All of them. Okay, she's run out of caps. I've still got these jumpsuits left, but that'll do for now. Actually, I could choose to buy some stuff. Schematics rocket launcher. That's quite expensive. .10mm rounds. Okay. What 101 jumpsuit. I'll keep my good one, I think. I'll just settle these.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
All them.
Inspirational quotes from the
Frag
mouth of your
grenade.
president,
36
John
each.
Henry Eden. Straight to your heart. It's easier to do a job right.
Gonna buy the 32 caliber rounds because they are handy later. Actually, what do these give me? Melee weapon and speech +2. I'm more concerned about having small guns. Energy weapons, not so fussed about, but... Okay, apparel, weapons, aid, miss, baseball glove, baseball and butter knife, chessboard, that'll do, accept that, and exit that.
Good hunting!
Can you repair my equipment?
Unless it's a steaming pile of slag, I'd say yes.
Baseball cap, it's not going to give me any more damage resistance. Let's just repair all for 5, it's pretty cheap. That'll do. Let me see what we've got for sale. We've got 5 caps again, so let's sell some misc stuff. Bone saw, clipboard, empty syringe, that'll do.
Good hunting!
I have to go now.
See ya!
Look at my inventory. Armoured Vault 101 jumpsuit. My weight is still pretty high, but there are other people I can sell to. Actually, I've got the guy up here which I need to speak to. He wants me to fix the pipes, if I remember correctly. If he's in here. I remember him being hard to find in the past. Oh, he's here. Good, good.
Huh? Yeah, what is it?
What can I do to help around here?
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
Hang on, if you're the only one who can fix it, what happens when you finally pass away? Everyone just like goes thirsty? How many leaks are there?
From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
Can't you fix the pipes?
I could, but I can't hunt for leaks all damn day. That rust bucket purifier would fall apart without me around to plug it up. The only break I get is when I shut the thing off for the night. And I can't look for leaks when the water isn't running.
I'll keep it in mind.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
What can I tell you about Megaton? Well, that fucking bomb is killing us all slowly. How's that for a piece of information?
What do you do around here?
I take care of the water purification plant. This old rusted hunk keeps us in clean water. For now.
What's the word around town?
Well, people have been saying that the water purifier's about to go. Honestly, I'll tell you what I tell them. I've been keeping that wreck going for 35 years, and this is the first time I've ever had a problem I couldn't fix.
I have to go now.
Well, back to work.
Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will
Let's turn
never
off
rest.
President Eden, shall we? Let's go.
It's me, your president.
Please copy him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's go back downstairs.
How's everyone doing? News time, children. Okay. It seems the settlement
There's a leak.
has gone quiet. Residents haven't come out to trade
Repair
with
30 or higher. Good, I can fix
and
this.
attempts to make contact have been met with silence.
Who
So
are
if
you?
you're out by
You're looking to
Grayditch,
trade,
you
stranger?
may wanna pop in
Check
and
out
see
Crater
what's
Side
what.
Supply.
Already
Until
have.
next time, this is Three
That one up there.
Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth.
Talk to you.
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you?
What's on the menu?
Have a look. Most of it's edible. Some of it even tastes good.
You got 84 caps, that's not too bad. Weapons, apparel, age. Sell the murk fruits. Nuka-Cola I could sell. But I'm looking to get rid of Pilgrim Trade. I need to read that. Purified water, red roach meat, got a lot of that. Sugar bombs, vodka. Let's go to the misc stuff first, because this will be weighing me down quite a bit. Okay. Tweezers, Wonder Glue, turpentine, toaster, shot glass. Let's do the cheap stuff first actually. Scrap metal, I think I want to keep that because I can trade that in for caps. Scissors, scalpel, red plate, plunger, pencil, metal clipboard, glass pitchers, forks, drinking glasses, cups, all of, coffee mugs, all of, conductor is worth quite a bit, but I'm going to sell the cheap stuff first. That's got no weight to it, so that's not a problem. 75, one paint gun, that will do. What have you got for sale? Just food. That'll do. Exit
Enjoy.
that. What can you tell you about Megaton?
Some people hate this place, but I guess that's their right. What the hell do they want out of life? Food, shelter, and safety. Works for me.
What's the word around town?
I ain't heard much, truth be told. I don't really ever leave the lantern. Too much work. Too few hours in the day, you know?
I have to go now.
Come back if you need.
Let's go to the clinic. Doc Church.
I'm Doc Church, and I run this clinic. Now, before you go asking me for help, you'd better know the rules. Rule 1, don't bother me. If you do bother me, you better be damn near dead. I'm busy enough taking care of people I actually like. Follow my rule, I'll keep you patched up, I'll keep getting paid, and we'll get along just fine.
What do you know about the people here?
A doctor doesn't talk about his patients. At least not to strangers, he doesn't.
I'm only trying to help, Doc.
Yeah, sorry. I don't think so.
You can trust me, I'm a doctor myself.
All right. I suppose someone with medical training has to have at least a bit of compassion. And maybe you can talk some sense into the boy. Leo Stahl. That boy got himself a problem with Jet. I've caught him in here 2 to 3 times trying to steal what I keep around for anesthetic. Not even his own family knows it. He goes up to the water treatment plant at night to get high. I don't know. I can't reach him. Maybe you can.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
I have to say, of all the rat-infested hellholes that I've lived in, this one is the least hellish.
What do you do around here?
I'm the town doc. If it's cut, I sew it up. If it's infected, I cut it off.
I need to buy medical supplies.
Yeah? What do you need?
Let's sell. He's got 127. That's not bad. Sensor module. Pre-war money, all of it. Paint gun, conductor. Rad roach meat, all of. That'll do.
You done? Good.
I have to go
Yeah.
now. There's no one wounded back here. We've got to speak to the person up at the water treatment plant. Leo Stahl, I think he said his name was. And I've got to fix 2 more pipes somewhere. Well, there's one up here, so let's head up here quickly. Church of the Atom. Oh yes, I've got to go to my items, go to aids. Pilgrim Illustrated. Unarmed increased by 1. That's the only one I got.
Close your eyes and feel atoms grow.
Trying to talk to you.
Hello, sweet child. Hello, I don't believe we've met. I'm Mother Maya, prophet of the atom and embracer of the universal light. Remember, sweet child, that as children of atom, the fabric of the universe itself is ours to weave. So welcome to Megaton, and peace be with you.
Tell me about the church.
For those answers, I shall direct you to my husband, Confessor Cromwell.
I could use directions around town.
In each our own way, we are all lost. Where would you like to be, sweet child?
Where's the closest clinic?
You'll want to see Dock Church next to the crater. You can't miss it.
Is there a weapons dealer around here?
It saddens me to think how quickly we resort to violence.
Is there a bar in town?
I apologize, but I cannot encourage the consumption of alcohol. Alcohol impedes our personal quest for the grand division.
I need some equipment. Where's the nearest general store?
Seek out Mora at Craterside Supply. She's a darling girl.
Let's talk about something
What
else.
else do you
What's the word around town?
I'm not one to gossip, but I do know a few things. For instance, did you hear that Lucas wants someone to disarm our bomb? Imagine the blasphemy. I can't believe it. I mean, I don't believe it. He would never do that to us.
Word around town?
I'm not one to gossip, but I do.
Okay, you're saying the same thing. I have to go now.
Farewell.
Small ruined book. No good books there. Child of the Atom, Child of the Atom, Child of the Atom. Beds up here, footlockers. Nothing interesting up here. Okay, let's get out of here. Shack door. I wonder if there's any hidden information on there. Good enough sense.
Loud and proud from Galaxy News Radio. Seems we've got a bit of news.
Bit of news.
Just listen to this. The boys and girls of the Brotherhood of Steel continue to fight the good fight, folks. They've recently stepped up
Undetonated atomic
patrols in
bomb.
the downtown DC ruins in response
You
to
lack the
increasing
explosive
sightings
skill
of
needed to interact
everybody's
with a
favorite
bomb. Explosive
freaks,
25
the
or higher
super
required.
Without our buddies from the Brotherhood, I'm guessing the entire capital wasteland would have been
No,
overrun
people-
long.
Who have we here? Could it be a new addition to our humble little community? Dear child, welcome. Welcome to Megaton. I am Confessor Cromwell, prophet of Atom and father of the undying glow. Please, child, come to the church anytime at all.
I could use some directions around town.
In each our own way, we are all lost. Where would you like to be, brother?
Where's the closest clinic?
Atom can only heal the wounds of the soul. For wounds of the body, you should see Dock Church. His clinic is directly to the north of the church.
Is there a weapons dealer around here?
It saddens me to think how quickly we resort to violence.
Say the same as your wife. I need some equipment. Where's the nearest general store?
Seek out Moira at Craterside Supply. Although the true pilgrim relies on Atom to supply all that he needs.
Let's talk about something else.
What do you wish to discuss?
Tell me about the Church of Atom.
Yes, what would you like to know?
What do you believe?
The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the idea that each single atomic mass in all of creation contains within it an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, a single universe divides and becomes two, thus signifying the single greatest act of Atom's creation. Occasionally, a divine event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of new universes are created. The last such event took place here 200 years ago, where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation. We see creation and unification in Atom's glow.
Why do you worship the bomb?
Those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very fortunate. They were permitted to aid in the process of Atom's creation. We seek the same, both in symbol and in fact, and the bomb, as you call it, represents Atom's capacity for creation. We kneel before it and ask that Atom call us to aid him. We pray that out of our meager bodies, he will create new life.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Even knowing the truth, you continue to mock us. How very, very sad.
Let's talk about something else. Have you ever travelled outside Megaton?
In my youth, I traveled quite a bit, but that was a different life. I assume that you are seeking information and advice, yes? The only advice that I can offer is this. You will find no wealth in the wasteland greater than that which you will find within yourself. Bask in Atom's glow, and you will understand.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Megaton, Atom's sacred village. He has chosen this place for the site of his shrine, and we have been called. Outsiders ask us, why did you build a town around a bomb? To them I say, the bomb brings the promise of division and the gift of the glow. The bomb is us. The bomb is Atom. And thus, we are Atom, awaiting the day in which each of us gives birth to 1 trillion new lives.
What's the news?
News? My friend, I take effort not to be involved in such worldly business. Earthly pursuits distract from Atom. Of course, now that you mentioned it, I've noticed that Moira has hired a mercenary to protect her goods. The man never sleeps, so they say.
Do you accept donations?
Why, yes, we do. How much would you like to donate?
He's happy about that. 10 caps.
Atom be with you.
I gained karma. I'm done donating.
Very well.
I have to go now.
Raise shower you, child.
Has that changed how I am? Status. Good Vault Martyr. Okay, let's go.
Behold,
there's another pipe over here. I just spotted that. Who are you? Have you got a name or are you just a dweller? Settler. You're a settler. Attempt to fix it. There's another one. What's this place here? Common house. See if there's anyone with a name here. Shack door. There's a settler there. And that's it. Okay. Where's the door? There it is. Women's restroom. Nothing interesting in here. Where was that other broken pipe? It's further along this way, I think. Billy Creel's house. Okay. Moriarty.
Colin Moriarty. Always pleased to see a new face. But I'm afraid you've had the misfortune to catch me, well, out of me element. I'm the owner and proprietor of Moriarty's, you see. The saloon? But please, see for yourself. Come by for a drink or 12. You and I, oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
I'm looking for my father, a middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him?
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
Huh? My father and I were born in Vault 101.
Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well, you stayed in my saloon after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to.
My dad told me we were born in Vault 101.
Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you,
100% speech. I was kidding. Dad talks about you all the time. Oh, really? Where is he?
Did he? Well, our time together was brief, but that is the way of it out here. When a bond is forged, little else matters, Well, he did come through here, but he left. I'm truly sorry. But maybe you can catch up to him. He headed southeast into the city. Said he needed information from those loonies at the station. You know, Galaxy News Radio. What there is of it.
What's this about Galaxy News Radio?
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of DC. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
Know anything about the area outside Megaton?
The wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lad. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else?
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Stay the fuck out of me business, don't go where you don't belong, and buy your drinks here. That's all you need to know.
What do you do around here?
I keep these yokels knee-deep in booze and poon. They keep me knee-deep in caps. It's a fair trade, if you ask me.
What's the word around town?
I own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So, I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing, she's afraid. Of what, of who, I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her.
I have to go now.
Don't let me keep you.
Let's go into Moriarty's saloon then, shall we?
Hey. Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Wait, is that... Damn it.
Yeah?
I'm looking for my father, middle-aged guy. Maybe you've seen him?
Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
Look, if you can give me more information or point me in the right direction.
Yeah, I'll help you. Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, Moriarty is the only one who's gonna help you. Talk to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe he'll tell you something, but I doubt it.
How much for a room?
Well, for you, a room and some company will run you 120 caps, up front.
No thanks.
Okay, then.
What's the story of that ghoul?
Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though.
Where did he come from?
He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C. He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say. He's been here for, I guess about 15 years now. Ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers.
Do you ever, work with him?
With Gob? Well, he's sweet, and I know that he'd like to. It's just, well, I don't want to sound shallow or anything. I mean, I'm a whore. My standards aren't exactly high. But there are places even I won't go. Johnnies that are squishier than me are one of them.
Why is Moriarty so hard on him?
Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us. But Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different,
Let's talk about something else.
Sure thing, baby. What did you have on your mind?
So what's it take to hire you?
It takes you renting a room. Sleep in it or don't. I don't care. I get paid either way.
What were you saying about radio stations?
Huh? Oh, you mean why was Gob banging on that radio? Well, out there in the wastes, there are 2 stations that broadcast. There's the Enclave station. I don't know who they are, but I think it might just be some pre-war broadcast on a loop or something. And there's Galaxy News Radio. It's run by a guy named Three Dog, somewhere down in D.C., but the signal went down a while ago.
What's all this about Galaxy News Radio?
You serious? Oh, you must have come from that vault, right. It's the only free radio station left in the wasteland. The guy who runs it, Three Dog, is like the only person who seems to give a shit. He keeps talking about fighting the good fight or something. Better than the crap on the other station.
I have to go now.
Take care of yourself, hun.
Work. Come on, work.
Why are you leaving me over?
Good
to see you.
Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
What the fuck? Let me think about it for a moment, my good man.
Wait. You're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit?
I hadn't planned on it.
Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole smooth skin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse. I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here. Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
Where did you come from? Okay, in Karma. Nice.
A place called Underworld. It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up here to find adventure and fortune. And, well, I found this place. I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I pay off my debt to him. Of course, he charges me room and board, too. If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi.
What's this about Galaxy News Radio?
Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive.
I need a drink. Let's see what
Sure
he's
thing.
got for sale. Nuka-Cola. 78 caps. I got plenty of stim packs at the moment. I don't need any more. I'll sell the vodka there. Oh, he hasn't got enough money.
See you soon, drunkie.
Goodbye, Gob. What's the word around town?
I couldn't tell you, really. I'd talk to Manya if you care.
Goodbye.
Don't hit.
Don't hit me.
That's secure for a reason.
Evening.
There's a toilet. Not very private, is it?
Hello?
Good for you.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
Sure am. Stopped in to find something to do.
I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
I need some details before I can decide.
Hey, you're pretty smart for a wastelander. I need you to deliver a message to my family. They live in a small settlement northwest of here. If you bring it, I'm sure my dad will pay you. I'll tell you more if you agree. Please, I could really use your help.
Job usually means I get paid.
Actually, I don't have any caps with me. I used everything I had buying a shack in this town. But if you'd be nice enough to help me, I bet my father would pay you something for all the trip. What do you say?
Sure, why not?
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Can you give me some information about Arafu?
Sure. Be glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all.
Where is Arafu?
Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it.
Do you suspect your family is in danger?
No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated.
Who else lives in Arafu?
Well, let's see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family, and a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi.
Is there anything dangerous around there I should know about?
What? Apart from the wasteland critters, labor raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know.
Let me ask you something else.
Okay.
I have to go now.
Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Still waving me over.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool, and makes you a rather valuable individual.
It does?
Don't you see? You're a free agent. You have no ties here, no interest in this settlement's affairs. Megaton means nothing to you. I represent certain interests who view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. If this settlement were to go away, why, who would really care? Certainly not you or I.
You're going to destroy the town?
No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend.
Sims wants me to disarm the bomb.
Sims is an idiot. He prides himself on his position as mayor and sheriff of this scrapyard.
I told Sims I'd disarm it. Maybe some extra caps would change my mind.
Indeed. A man's word is
Experience.
worth his weight in caps. I suppose I could arrange for a bonus of, say, 500 caps in addition to the base fee. When it's done, meet me at Tenpenny Tower, southwest of here, well out of harm's way. You can't miss it. Any questions?
We're talking about a lot of innocent lives here, but can I warn them?
Absolutely not. The place, the people, they're one and the same. Sacrifices for a nobler future. I assure you, they're worth 10 times as much in death as they are in life.
Messing with that bomb seems pretty technical. What if I can't do it?
Lack the aptitude, you mean? You're not rewiring the thing, just attaching the pulse charge to the detonator. If you get stumped, talk to Leo Stahl. He might have something to help you concentrate. He's got a bit of a reputation.
It's time for me to go.
Don't let me keep you.
Oh, is he going to stay here? Because I think I'm going to... Let's think. Go to data... Quests... Power of the atom... Disarm it or rig it to explode. I can ask Leo Star the brass lantern about buying Mentats. Leo Star or the brass lantern.
Information I got. Thought it'd cost him.
You've got information.
What is it I can do for you?
What's the word around
I
town?
own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing, she's afraid.
You already said that. I have to go now.
Wait.
Okay. Men's restroom. Anything in here? Andy Star.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm quite busy right now. If it's food you're after, talk to Jenny or Leo. Otherwise, I can't help you.
What's the word around town?
Moriarty pisses in his still. Crazy bastard thinks it's hilarious. Besides, you'll get your throat cut in that pit. You're much better off here.
What, in the toilet?
Hey, maybe I'll put that on the sign out front. The Brass Lantern. Cleaner, safer, and less likely to have piss in the drinks.
What can you tell me about Megaton?
It's a hole. A dead end. So why do I stay? Well, it's a hole that makes me money.
Know anything about the air outside Megaton?
Outside of Megaton? Any place other than here sounds like heaven to me. Fuck this place.
Why don't you leave
If
then?
it weren't for you wasteland types coming through with your caps, I'd be out of here in a second. Assuming that I could convince Jenny and Leo.
I could use some directions around town.
You know, you're right. I guess I do look like a signpost. Where do you want to go?
Closest clinic.
You'll want to see Doc Church next to the crater. Take your time.
Is there a weapon dealer around here?
Go see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some, too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater.
Is there a bar in town?
Are you joking? Yes, there's a bar. The Brass Lantern. It's easy to find, since you're standing in it.
Let's talk about something else. Goodbye. Okay, so this is brother, I imagine, I want to speak to. And where is that other pipe? There's another leaky pipe around somewhere. There it is. Let's just jump down here. Crouch under here. And where's the fixie spot? There it is. Attempt to fix it. Okay, that should be all 3 pipes now. How do I get down without killing myself? That's not too far a jump.
Good to see you.
Megaton Settler.
Beg of you, use me as your vessel. Guide me to your brilliance. Divide each part of her and give relief to this rock.
Brass Lantern. Cleo Star.
Now, you're a man who looks hungry. What do you... Well, goddamn. You're new, right? Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah.
Let's think. What's the word around town?
Hey, I'm not much of a mudslinger. I don't like to spread stuff around, you know what I mean? Everybody has their secrets. Let's keep them that way.
What do you do for fun around here?
Well, there's this and that. I keep myself busy. But really, that's none of your business, is it?
Who's in charge around here?
Well, Moriarty thinks he is, but Lucas Sims is the law around here, and everyone knows it.
Why is your beard becoming detached from your face? Can I see what's on the menu?
Sure thing, my man.
You got any money? You've only got one cap. Okay. Good, but I don't really need to buy some stim packs from you. What can you tell me about Megaton?
What's to tell? We're alive, so we've got nothing to complain about, right? And hell, I've got a restaurant, so I have it better than most.
That's all I needed to know.
No problem, buddy.
I understand you have quite a chem habit.
Damn it. Who told you? I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's okay, Leo, I want to help.
Help? What's to help? So I'm a junkie. Big fucking deal. It's not like I'm hurting anyone.
100% speech. That's nice. You're hurting your family, Leo. Jenny and Andy care about you.
I guess you're right. I have to tell them about my problem, don't I?
I could tell them for you.
No. Thanks, but no. I got myself into this problem. I need to get myself out. I'll figure something out. Look, I want to thank you for your help. I guess it took a complete stranger to show me what an ass I've been. Take this key. It's to my private stash in the water treatment plant. Just get rid of this stuff. Burn it, sell it. I don't care what happens to it.
I got karma for that, nice. And I got a bit, and I leveled up as well. Nice.
Anytime.
Okay, what do I want to put? Explosives. Let's put points into explosives. I need 25. And I've got 5 more points to spend. I'm going to put them in sneak. Get sneak up to 25. I've got 1 more point. Let's put it into... what is going to be important? Lockpick is going to be important at some point. Let's do lockpicking. Let's continue. And let's see, got intense training. Where is comprehension? Need level 4 for that one. I've got enough intelligence. Okay, Swift learner. I'm not fussed about the getting additional experience. Little Liga, melee and explosives, lady killer, intense training. I'm gonna go intense training then. Done. Perception. Let's choose perception, I think. And done. There we go. Anyone else here? Oh, Mother Maya, that's I spoke to her already. Okay, so let's head up to the water treatment plants, and then we're going to speak to Lucas Sims. If we can check data, quests, power of the atom. Meet the stash of Mentax. Children of the atom. Have I gone the wrong way? I have. Let's figure out that one there. Let's speak to the doc as well about the fact that we helped him kick his addiction. He might reward us.
You came in here on your own power, so...
Nope, no reward. It's not a quest though, I suppose. It was like a... well, I didn't get a quest option for it, did I? But I need to remember to follow things which people say. So Jericho's. Is he still going to be in there, or is he going to be off at his room somewhere? Okay, so there's a stash here somewhere. Open the desk, bottle caps, and all that nice. So where's the guy who fixes the thing? He's quite outside having a cigarette.
Yeah, what is it?
All the pipes are fixed.
Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
I've got experience of that. 100 experience. Sounds good to me. I'll bring you the parts I find.
Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some.
I found some already. I've been hanging on to them.
Huh? Yeah? What is it?
Interested in buying some scrap metal?
I sure am, Sonny. What have you got for me?
No charge. Just want to help. Need some karma.
Are you serious? Why, I'll be. Thank you, stranger. I can't tell you what this means to Megaton.
Got some experience of that as well. What do you do around here? What's the word around town?
Sure, you got the purifier working right again. But if it runs out of water to pump, then we're still screwed.
What do you do around here?
I take care of the water purification plant. That old rusted hunk keeps us in clean water. For now.
Okay, I have to go now then. Let's think. Let's check stats. Good sentinel now. Okay. I wonder if Lucas Sims is in his house. I want the strength bobblehead. Megaton settler. There's Lucas Sims. He's not in his house. Okay.
Got my eye on you. Don't do anything stupid.
I met a man named Bert. He said he'd pay me to rig the bomb to explode.
He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him.
He gave me this fusion pulse charge to rig the bomb. Here, take it.
Jesus, give me that thing. Let's go find this Burke character. You're about to get an education in wasteland justice.
He's going up that way, is he? He's going up this way. Okay, let's follow him. He's going to know the quickest route. Jericho's home. Megaton settler. There's still a few people I haven't bumped into yet.
Hey there. Glad you're back.
Not now.
You there, Burke. Explain your business in Megaton.
I'm sorry. Sheriff, what are you hollering about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb. You're trying to blow it up. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Hey there. Glad you're back.
I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding.
Don't look at me like that.
Someone has surely been spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation.
Well, what's up, Jericho?
I'm placing you under arrest, Burke. At least until I figure out what the hell's going on around here.
Hey there.
And I'm afraid I won't be able to
Jericho.
oblige your request, Sheriff.
Fuck you.
I have pressing matters to attend to. Now, step aside.
This isn't open to discussion. You're coming with me.
He's gonna pull a gun on him.
Why do you knuckle draggers always insist on doing things
Hey there,
the
I'm glad
hard
you're
way?
back. What do you need?
Very well, Sheriff.
As soon as he pulls the gun, you can take him out. I gained karma by blowing someone's head off. Burke has been killed. You can no longer receive a reward for blowing up Megaton. Haha. And 10mm rounds. Speech plus 5. Free value. Pre-war hat, which I do like. Silence 10mm pistol. That's a nice gun. And tortoiseshell glasses. Let's go to items. Apparel. Small guns is more important than speech, I think. Plus the damage resistance is very nice. Pre-war hat, I'll wear that one. And I can wear the tortoiseshell glasses as well. Nice. So if I press F and then rotate around, that's what I look like. Not too bad.
I really appreciate it.
Hey, nothing new to say. Now where is...
Okay, lady, you're resting.
Hello, Jericho.
Ah, look. Another one of you wasteland assholes. Look here, asshole. I don't like you. Stay clear of me and we'll have no trouble.
What's the word around town?
A little drinking money might loosen my lips a bit. Give it a try. See what happens.
Go for the top shelf, on me.
Whoa, 20 caps. Look at the big spender. All right then, I can see you're in it for the big money. So I'll tell you all about Moriarty's. Moriarty, he's a rat-fuck bastard for sure. But he's also paranoid as all hell. So paranoid that he don't let no one handle the cash around here. Every night he takes what Gob and Nova earn and locks it in a file cabinet next to his bed.
So where's the key? Why haven't you robbed him? Sounds risky if it catches me. Why haven't you robbed him?
My robbing days are over, kid. I'm just here to drink and stink.
So where's the key?
It's dangling around Colin's neck. Get it, if you can.
Not easy. Sounds risky. What if he catches me?
He'll probably blow your head off. That is, unless you can draw faster than a pissed-off Irishman.
Thanks for the info, Jericho.
Anytime. It'll be worth it to see the look on that asshole's face.
You don't look like you belong here. What's your story?
There ain't much to tell. I used to live out in the wastes. Was a real bastard back then. But I've put all that behind me.
You ever considered getting back out there?
What? Back out where?
Out there in the wastes, man. You must be bored to tears of this town.
I left all that behind me. There's nothing but bullshit out there. Killing, stealing, violence. I'm not that guy anymore.
You're right, it sounds terrible.
Yeah, you're right. Stupid idea anyway.
What do you know about the wastes?
None of your fucking business.
Speech. Did I miss something? What's your problem with me?
You're from the outside, and I've lived too much of my life out there to trust every jackass nobody that wanders in from the wasteland. You seem all right, though, so I'll cut you a deal. I will answer your questions so long as you don't give me any more reason to distrust you. Got it?
What do you know about the wastes?
I've said just about...
What do you do around here?
Me? I don't do a damn thing. Well, unless you count staying pissed drunk and making Moriarty rich or something. Sure, I'm the best shot in town with the rifle, so everyone comes running to old Jericho when the raiders show up. But between raids, they're content to take my money and drag me home when I've had too much.
What's the word around town?
Remember what I told you, kid. Moriarty.
I have to go now.
Come back if you need something.
Okay, what I'm going to quickly do is pop the light on, because it's getting a little bit dark in here now. What is the time? Oh, blimey, 9:20 already. Let's turn the light on. And then I can actually see what keys I'm pressing on my keyboard then, which would be very handy. Okay. Jericho's there. There's only Nathan and his wife. Ooh, speaking of Nathan, and he should appear.
Ah, look at this. New blood. Tell me, boy, you ever hear of the Enclave? The last remnant of the good old USA they are. Now, I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot. And any patriot worth his salt is gonna toss his gun in for the Enclave. Any day now, they're gonna roll up here, and then this nightmare will be over for good. But listen to me, Ramble. I'm Nathan. What can I do for you?
What's the word around town?
I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya, if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone.
Why do you support the Enclave?
Why? Why? Look around you. This is the good old USA. Sure, she looks a little bit different these days, but you're still on American soil. And even if you were born in some underground vault, you were born under the United States, which makes you an American. And it's your duty and my duty to support our country and our president, no matter what. Understand?
You're right, my country deserves my thinking and unquestioning support. Yeah. Are you kidding? It's the duty of a citizen to question his government.
Why, that's unthinkable. Where in the Constitution does it say that we're supposed to run around questioning the government? Huh?
Well, they did give us guns and say, if we fuck up, feel free to take us out.
Well, when you put it that way, wait. You're just trying to confuse me with your fancy vault education and your textbooks. I'll have none of it. Did you have something else you wanted to ask, or were you done with your crazy talk?
If you've never seen the Enclave, how can you know anything about them?
They're on the radio. They have been for years. President Eden talks about everything they're doing. They got flying robots all around, watching everything so they know what to do when they finally swoop in and clean this place up. You'll see. People think I'm just a crazy old man. Things will be different when the Enclave gets here.
Who are the Enclave anyway?
They're the American government. The Eagle. People comma we the more perfect union.
I have to go now.
Take care.
Crazy man. Let's see, I don't think there's really anything else to do in Megaton. Not at this stage, anyway. Let's think. We got create a side supply. That's locked. I need to disarm the bomb. That's what I need to do. Attempt to disarm the bomb. You have successfully disarmed the bomb. You've gained karma.
Huh?
I beg of you to use me as your
The bomb has been disarmed and no longer poses a threat to the people of Megaton.
vessel. Guide me
Good, good. Is that Lucas Sims up there?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Maybe he's in his house. Lights on, so maybe. Oh, there he is.
I must be getting slow in my old age. Thanks for saving my hide there.
I have to go now. Talk to you again.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. And all without asking for pay, too. Hell, why don't you move in? Here's the key and the deed to an empty house. Consider yourself a Megaton citizen. Oh, and talk with Moira at Craterside Supply. She's got random odds and ends you might be able to spruce the place up with.
I have to go now.
You stay safe.
Oh, leveled up again. Very nice.
Well, wouldn't you know it? Someone's come out of it again. And, I kid you not, he came to visit yours truly right here in the studio. Now this cat, James is his name, had been in a hole for years. He needed to know what was what out here in the beautiful capital wasteland. So I, the great and powerful Three Dog, set my brother straight. I told him what was what. Well, the winners, the losers, the movers, and the shakers. So if you see James out there, you say hello. Be kind to our new brother, and show him that here on the outside, we always fight the good fight. Hey, and in case a light bulb just started glowing over your head, you can flick the switch and forget about it. You're not getting into that vault. Whoever lives in there sure as hell doesn't want what you're selling. And no, you can't knock down the door. It weighs like 13 tons. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, a super important public service announcement. Listen, kiddos, never forget the importance of periodic
Okay, I'm going to talk over Three Dog now. I do like listening to him. I'm going to take the Educated perk, and then probably next time the Comprehension. I'm going to take Educated, yep.
Salvage those parts and make repairs whenever you can. And now, some music.
I want you to go to your house so I can get the strength bobblehead. Let's go to my house though. I don't even know what time he goes into sleep. And what time is it considered now? It is 10 PM, so it might not be too long. Here's the key.
Very nice to make your acquaintance. I'm your new robo-butler. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler.
Wadsworth, just like Wadsworth.
I'm here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
Where can I buy things for my place?
Yes, I believe this place could do with a bit more in the way of decoration. Speak with Moira Brown at Craterside Supply here in Megaton. She has quite a selection of items to enhance your living space.
I'd like something to drink.
Certainly, sir. Here you are.
I don't want a haircut. Tell me a joke.
Photons have mass? I didn't even know they were Catholic.
Oh, that's a pretty funny one, actually. Tell me another joke.
My humor emitter array requires recharging.
I have to go now. I did like that little joke. It was quite funny. Bobblehead collection. Medicine bobblehead. The smart man knows a bandage only hides his wounds. Some scrap around here. I think there's food in here. Yep. Let's check upstairs. Shack door. Nothing in here. There's bed. Worth sleeping in because I get the well rested perk then, which for like several hours means. Let's sleep for 8 hours, I think. And that increases the amount of experience I gain. By like 10%, I think it is. Sleep until 6:30. You are now well rested. So if I go to stats, perks, very good defender. Let's go this way. He's still not in his room. Don't know what time he actually goes into his house, but I can check that periodically.
Staying out of trouble, I hope. Don't want to have to waste good bullets on your sorry hide.
Okay, let's go back out into the waste, shall we?